Can you hear me, mother? I'll tell you what I do have. Has it gone? Has it gone, that Uzbekistan? Let me get this head a bit straighter, hold on a minute. Yeah, it's gone. Damn it. I think. Hey folks, how you doing? Just a very short stream to celebrate Finnair receiving their first A350 10 years ago today, I'm guessing, and the celebration aircraft has actually got Father Christmas livery on it. It didn't have when it was first delivered, but it's kind of apt, isn't it, in a funny sort of way. But there, yeah, and it's the actual aircraft as well. So we're going to catch her landing, and let me just quickly jump down and get my telephonic communication device so I can speak to the people. Okay, we hear that Finnair is on finals, folks. Stand by. She's turning finals. Guys, you gotta say when it's turning finals, not on finals. So she's turning finals now over Greenwich way, that sort of thing. Or maybe a bit sooner actually. Yeah. Okay. Now she will be, okay, interesting, she's at 4,200 feet. So the I'm guessing that the glide slope itself does not start just yet, all the way out there. I thought that when you were on the localizer, I guess when you're on the localizer, it brings it into, but you have to be 2,500 feet to connect with the localizer. I don't know. Perhaps somebody can explain that. In the meantime, we'll get a little bit of a wow. Not going to be seeing a lot of these around much anymore, folks. A330 CEO with Virgin Atlantic. Of course, we started Big Jet TV that far away, that long ago, that the A350 wasn't even in service, not with British Airways anyway. Who was the launch customer for the 350, I wonder? Answers on the postcard. Let me just put your phone in the thing. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. There's no overlays, Bob, because it's not an official stream per se. These things are all over the place, man. Okay, that's a bit better, isn't it? Our launch customer I just saw there, yes, of course. So we'll get a taxi in, probably a nice thing to do, isn't it? Just to get the taxi. Okay, so 2 out now. I'll get her into shot. We'll ignore this 320 in front of her. And of course, like I said, she's got the Santa Claus livery on it, which is quite nice. 1,300 feet. Probably about 1,000 feet on the actual altitude. Barometric 1,250 feet. 151 knots. Bloody noise pollution, man. Should be banned, I'm telling you. Whatever. Down to 131 knots. So a low approach speed. 129 now, wow. Of course, that's ground speed. You need to factor in the air speed, which is whatever it is in difference. 700 feet barometric. Autopilot coming off around about now. Yeah, quite smoky, man. Quite heavy. Bit of a sort of like blustery wind in a funny sort of way. Yeah, it's so that's obviously their oldest A350 in the fleet. How many have they got in the fleet? Plastic Fantastic was her original name given, which was interesting because I found out subsequently that apparently that was not my I wasn't the first to use that name. It was actually a surfboard manufacturer in California that created the first ever fiberglass, I'm guessing, surfboard, or whatever the material was. I'm pretty sure it was, but they called it the plastic fantastic. So isn't that funny? And now they're I wouldn't like to say common as muck, not like the Dreamliner, obviously. Dreamliner had a big head start on the A350, which is why the numbers are the way they are. It's not like, oh, there's more 350s, there's more Dreamliners than there are 350s. Well, that's only because they had a massive head start, didn't they? I'll tell you what I did just miss going out. Uzbekistan Dreamliner, which was a great show, I've got to say. Okay, she's going down to the, unless she's going to make a shot, no. So she's going down to the far end gates. Out, down through, probably round the other side. Or wherever. Launch customer for the passenger variant was Qatar Airways Lowlander, yes indeed. Right, watch everybody drop off. Right, folks, it's Tuesday, and that means what? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Well done. So we'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably put a post out a little bit later on, just to give some kind of indication as to what time and where we'll be around Heathrow. But yeah, the plan I had earlier, by the way, folks, forget that. It's not happening because the operations are in the wrong direction for me. So we'll have to think about that another time. Obviously, we need it when it's on 09. So anyway, see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your patience, by the way, and thanks to Jelly for finally getting working, because we had a bit of a problem between here and the gate. So look after yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, bye. Okay, GP. Yeah.